Hello and welcome to another Peteman Reviews. Today we have the Generation 1 review of Transformers Kup. As you can see, this is Kup in his Target Master mode. It's also the Takara book release. When I say book, I mean the packaging is like a book, because it comes with his original gun as well, which makes Kup quite powerful here. It's the only version, therefore, that comes with two guns as well, both regular gun and Target Master. As you can see, in his pickup truck mode, hence the name Kup from pickup, he's meant to be an old-fashioned futuristic pickup truck. I'm not quite sure how that works. As far as modes go, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's just remove the Target Master recoil here. In that, first of all, if he's a pickup truck, where's the fender? You know, there's nothing here to stop any items that you might be transporting from falling out. So it's not really going to be very effective as a pickup truck. No sign of any possible windscreen here. I suppose it's meant to be this kind of thing, but there's no detail, there's no modelling. Fairly uniform colour. Yes, it does look old-fashioned in a way, but I'm not quite sure what they were trying to do here. In terms of detailing, well, there isn't really any, to be perfectly honest. Maybe that was intentional, who knows. Transformation. Kup is relatively simple, but it's still, you need to know what you're doing with it. So, arms to begin with. Here we go. So, you can see the arm located here, much like the original wave, but you need to turn the wheel round to get the arms out. That then do the other one as well. Just turn that around. There we go. Not particularly good light. There we are. So these then rotate up like here. So these wheels actually go in, and the arms are fully out. And there we are. Now you can start to see how we're looking. This goes up, and that all rotates like that. You slot this in. His feet just pop out like that. They do pop out as far out as here, but actually they don't need to come out quite as high as that. You kind of want to make it so that those are in parallel. This flips down. You then just continue rotating the arms until you get that way around. And there we are. That is Kup in robot mode. Now we then give him his regular gun, which fits into that hand. And that is the original release of Kup. Oops, there we go. Now the Target Master. So obviously this is recoil when he's in Target Master mode for the pickup truck. In robot mode, you just rotate that up like that. There we are. And to go into Kup's gun mode, that rotates down. You can either have it like this or more commonly like that. And then this plugs into the other hand there. Now they are interchangeable, and as I say, this does make Kup, as this version, the most powered up because he has both of his original gun and his other gun as well. Excuse me. So in terms of detailing, again, it's served primarily through the decals, the little stickers on here, for example, to give him his belt, his arms, and that. The face is quite good, quite good detail on it, though it is kind of only a half face. I don't really know why they couldn't have put a back onto it, because given that just goes like that, and you can see there's still loads and loads of room there, so they could quite easily have put the rest of his head on. It does look a bit odd. It's not just unique to Kup, that failing. If we take a look at Hot Rod, who was released at the same time, he's got the similar thing with only half a head, though they do at least have the excuse of an engine on there, but Kup doesn't have that. In terms of his partner in crime, Hot Rod, yep, two stand. They are similar height, it works well. And compared to the Thrilling 30s release of Scoop, again, Kup fares pretty well there. Similar sort of height and heads of similar size. So Kup holds up quite well size-wise. In terms of robot as himself, I mean, yeah, he could have been more detailed, but it works. It looks the same as it did in the movie. As it did in the cartoon series, and that's something to be thankful of, because not all of the movie characters did. Galvatron in particular was not the best toy, shall we say, compared to the movie, whereas Kup actually looks quite real, quite like he did in the movie, and the transformation, while being quite simple, does go from the pickup truck, which it works, it's not particularly great, but it works, to the robot, which is fairly similar. In terms of rotational ability, Kup does have very good arm movements again, similar to several other toys I've reviewed, but because his arms move with the wheel, he can actually rotate them full around, like that. He has an elbow. It's slightly odd in that the elbow goes left and right and not up and down, and there is no real way to make it go up and down. You can kind of do that, just about to make an up and down elbow, but it doesn't really work, so it is slightly odd. I mean, his arms rotate, his hands rotate as well, which is pretty nifty. Not many of them did that either. But it's a slightly odd connection for his elbow, given that what you have is, say, the joint is kind of at odds as you would expect a normal elbow joint to be. But nevertheless, it kind of works. He can do that, so he does that, but he falls over with his feet moving up and down. I'm sure that's not really a feature, but he can do that. His legs don't move at all, waist doesn't move at all, head doesn't move at all. But as I say, his elbow joints, while being the wrong way round, do at least give him full arm rotation and full movement, so it's not too bad at all from there. So there we are, that is Generation 1 version of Kup. Thank you very much for watching, please do leave any comments below, and as ever click on the other links and we'll see you for the next video. Thank you, goodbye.